Make any woman obsessed with you. Here's a thought. Every interaction you have with a woman is an opportunity to leave a lasting impression. But how do you walk that fine line between creating deep attraction and becoming an obsession? Women, as emotional beings, respond to the energy and intention behind your words, actions, and presence. To captivate her, you must connect on a level that resonates with her emotions. But true connection isn't about manipulation. It's about authenticity. Your confidence, values, and understanding of who she is and what she needs are the keys to building something real, not fleeting. Approach with curiosity, not control. Seek to understand her rather than overwhelm her. When you listen deeply, you create space for trust, and trust is the foundation of healthy attraction. It's not about becoming the center of her world, but showing her the value in hers. As poet Maya Angelou once said, "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Let your actions be a reminder of genuine respect, not the source of obsession. But how to make a woman obsessed with you when every step you take, every word you say, every gesture you make paints an emotional portrait of who you are and makes her stop obsessing over you. Number 1, master her moment of curiosity. When a woman is unsure about you, it's important to remember, the more you tie your value to her perception or feelings, the worse you'll feel. Instead, stand resilient and be willing to walk away if necessary. Now, think about this for a second. What truly fuels a woman's attraction? It often arises in a phase called the what if moment. This is when she's in limbo, wondering what your next move will be. Will he commit to me? Will he not? She imagines if this could be her fairy tale relationship, and those thoughts keep spinning in her mind. Here's the key. It's not about whether you commit. It's about your potential to commit. Women are drawn to the idea of possibility. A man who can commit is far more intriguing than one who's unreachable or never does. That what-if factor stirs her emotions. She starts wondering, am I the one for him? This uncertainty makes her want you even more. But what if you begin to question the qualities you're seeking in her? Is she kind to you? Sweet? This reversal shifts the what-if into her mind, driving her wild with curiosity. Now you're the guy she can't stop thinking about. The power lies in keeping her wondering, are you that guy who's worth the wait? Number 2, eliminate impression-making thinking. Imagine you're flirting with a beautiful woman and your first thought is, wow, she's amazing. I need to make her like me. So, you approach her with the mindset, I'm here and she's over there. I need to bridge that gap. You begin telling her all about your accomplishments, how you work at a prestigious company, earn a high salary, and keep yourself in shape. In your mind, you're proving your worth. But here's the catch. You're wrong. Women are emotional beings. Every word you say triggers an emotional reaction. In this case, she might feel like you're saying, I need you to like me. This energy stems from neediness, which is inherently unattractive. Now let's reverse that thinking. Instead of trying to prove something, assume she already likes you. There's no need to impress her with a list of achievements. Instead, you enjoy the moment, stay calm, and be fully present. You don't brag, you simply exist with quiet confidence. The key is this: don't try to make her like you. Act as if she already does. This shift in mindset completely changes the dynamic and creates a natural magnetic charisma. Take a page from the Stoics. Control what you can, your mindset. When you let go of the need to impress, you create a space for genuine attraction to grow. Number 3, your cheerful attitude says a lot. When a woman playfully challenges a guy, like asking, "Are you trying to get my attention?" An average guy might panic and deny it. But a savvy guy can respond with a lighthearted twist. Wow, we just met, and you're already thinking about that? Women often test men, often without realizing it. It's in their nature. They might criticize or tease, and the best way to handle this is to act as if she's flirting with you. There are 3 effective strategies. Ignore her comment, turn it into a joke, or give an unrelated response. For example, if she says, "You sound ridiculous," you might reply, "Oh, thanks for the compliment. So, where do you work?" If she asks, "Are you flirting with me?" you could say, "No need, you're already too easy to talk to." If she says, "I have a boyfriend," you might respond playfully, "Well, he must be a very lucky guy. Should we invite him into the conversation?" These playful responses not only keep the conversation light but also show confidence. Number 4, mastering the art of genuine connection. Treating women with kindness and respect holds far more power than any advice you've ever heard. Don't fall into the trap of thinking, if I make enough money or achieve a certain status, I can treat women any way I want and they'll stay. You'd be mistaken. Here's the truth. It's not about being a nice guy who gets taken advantage of. It's about being a man who knows how to make his attention a rare and valuable gift, something she truly cherishes. You don't need to be constantly available, but when you give her your attention, it should be undivided and genuine. How much time do you actually spend with her? Are you creating moments she'll never forget? The key to building a meaningful relationship is making her feel special when she's with you. Focus on the small details. When you're together, make her feel feminine and appreciated. Be confident in leading the experience, whether it's paying for dinner, choosing where to go, or simply holding her hand. Physical connection matters too. Make her laugh, challenge her thoughts, and ensure she feels at ease in your presence. It's not about extravagant gestures, it's about creating meaningful and memorable moments. Make her feel safe and understood and show her she's with a man who is self-assured. At the same time, don't reveal everything at once. Maintain an air of mystery. This creates anticipation instead of the exhaustion that can come from constant communication. Your busyness is the condition that creates space to miss you. Remember, the goal is for her to see you as the best option, not because of your financial status, but because of how you make her feel emotionally and mentally. Number 5, make her feel special. Here's a question to consider. How often do we truly look beyond appearances and appreciate a person's inner qualities? Women seek emotional connection, and when you acknowledge the things you genuinely admire about her, beyond her looks, you create a deeper bond. For example, after a meaningful moment, you might say, "I love how natural it feels when we're together," or "I appreciate how easy it is to talk to you." These phrases plant the seeds of emotional connection, showing her that you recognize and value your unique chemistry. No matter how confident, mysterious, or adventurous you may be, the key to making any woman attracted to you lies in how you make her feel. A woman wants to feel unique, appreciated, and loved. Sincere compliments that highlight things others might overlook can make her feel like she's the only one in the room. When a woman feels special around you, she'll replay those moments in her mind, thinking about you again and again. By presenting yourself as a man who genuinely values and cares about her, you'll create a dynamic that's hard to ignore and even harder to break. Number 6, the mystery of love and attraction. Love and attraction have long been mysteries that men have sought to decipher for centuries. In today's fast-paced world, understanding what truly attracts a woman's heart is more important than ever. Is it looks or wealth? While movies and media may suggest otherwise, the reality is much deeper. It's about who you are, how you act, and most importantly, how you make her feel when you're together. Imagine a scenario where a man prioritizes building a life outside of his relationship, focusing on his passions, career, and social circle. Instead of making his partner the center of his universe, he invites her to be a part of it, giving her the opportunity to contribute and feel valued. This is where true attraction begins. When a man is confident in his individuality, he becomes irresistibly attractive. Why? Because women are drawn to men who are confident, self-sufficient, and driven. Women are more attracted to men who exhibit traits of emotional stability and leadership. Rather than trying to control her or impress her with material possessions, focus on living a life that naturally attracts her. In doing so, you build a bond that goes beyond superficial attraction. By allowing her to see the best version of yourself, you not only win her over, but you also create a relationship where she feels valued and eager to be with you. Number 7, let her know you're listening. Picture this. You're not just sitting in a cafe anymore. You're creating a space where words feel like home. The coffee's warmth might fade, but the comfort you provide by listening stays. In a world where people rush to respond, you stand out by waiting. Not waiting for your turn to speak, but waiting to understand. When she shares her struggles, her hopes, her quiet dreams, you aren't there to fix. You're there to reflect back her strength, to acknowledge her effort, to tell her without words, "I see you." Imagine how rare that is today. Everyone is shouting to be heard, but you choose the silence of listening. And in that silence, there's a kind of magic. When you give her space to speak her truth, you're not just hearing the words, you're hearing the heartbeat behind them. And in that moment, she feels it too. The connection, the trust, the subtle shift from being guarded to being open. You're creating something more than a conversation. You're creating safety. You're making her feel understood without trying to solve her life. You see, listening isn't passive, it's active, it's intentional. You're building emotional bridges one nod at a time, one glance at a time. It's not about having the right answers, it's about being the right presence. As Maya Angelou said, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And in a world that often forgets how to listen, how are you making her feel? As you've discovered, unlocking the secret to make any woman obsessed with you is much simpler when you know the right approach. These 7 tips aren't just about changing how you act. They're about understanding what truly captivates a woman's mind and heart. When you master the balance of confidence, emotional intelligence, and mystery, you'll see how easy it can be to forge deeper connections. Women are naturally drawn to men who can make them feel seen, heard, and desired. So, if you've been wondering how to make a woman obsessed with you, now's your chance to put these tips into action. Don't let these powerful strategies go to waste. Take the next step and watch the transformation happen in your interactions. And if you enjoyed this content, show your support by hitting the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the Stoic Goddess, share your thoughts in the comments, and hit the notification bell for more great videos. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.